Hi, in this class we're going to be learning how to do Sun Salutation B, as well as the postures of Sun Salutation B, including proper alignment. I'm going to invite you to get your yoga mat, and if you have two blocks that you can use, placing them at the top of the mat. Last time we learned Sun Salutation A, so we're going to begin with mountain pose. We're going to start by rolling the shoulders up and bringing the shoulder blades down and back, finding the four corners of both feet, those imaginary points. Keeping our knees soft, tucking our chin slightly, and pulling the crown of the head toward the sky. Remembering that mountain pose is the foundational pose of all other yoga postures when we practice them. So finding that balance and that core strength, engaging proper alignment to start. So begin to breathe in and out through the nose, if possible for you. Finding a gaze point straight ahead, which is what we call a drishti. One of the tips that I give to students is that as your head is moving up, you want to inhale. As your head is moving down, you're going to exhale. There are some exceptions to that. So finding a nice deep inhale to start, just to get our breath and body in alignment, and then exhaling down to mountain. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhaling up into extended mountain, and exhaling to mountain. And one more time, inhaling extended mountain, and exhaling to mountain. Now we're going to start with our Sun Salutation Bs. On your inhale, you're going to bend the knees slightly. You're going to keep your core engaged. So a lot of times when we try to go too deep into a squat, we lose that strong engaged core. So imagine you're pushing your back into your fists. Engage your core. Arms can be up and out. You can bring them to prayer hands if that's not comfortable for your shoulders to reach up and out. And you'll feel those quadriceps start to work. You'll start to feel those lower body muscles working as you inhale into your chair. On the exhale, we're going to straighten the legs, but keep the knees soft, and come to a standing forward fold. You can rest your hands on your blocks if you'd like to. On your inhale, we're going to lift halfway. Halfway lift. Soften the knees. And on the exhale, we're going to step back, plant the hands, step back, either to downward facing dog or plank pose. And you're welcome to drop to your knees for plank. If you don't have the core strength that you need, you're going to want to do that. Shift forward slightly, exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Release the tops of the feet, inhale to cobra pose. Nice back bend here. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, you're going to extend your left leg high for three-legged dog. And on the exhale, you're going to bring your left foot up between your hands. Now, you may find that your foot stops here. If that happens, take that left hand and help it up. You want to make sure that your knee is over your ankle. You don't want to look like this, okay? So plant that front foot completely on the mat. Knee is over the ankle. And we're going to keep this right heel lifted and inhale into high crescent lunge. Now, I teach high crescent lunge for my sun salutations rather than traditional warrior one. On the exhale, we're going to plant our hands on the mat, step your left foot back to meet your right, drop to your knees, and lower down chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Pull the shoulders back and away from the ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, extend your right leg up. Three-legged dog. On the exhale, bring that right foot up between the hands. You can help that foot up by grabbing the ankle with the right hand. Make sure your knee's over your ankle. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, lower down to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Remembering you can always skip chaturanga. On an inhale, step to the top of the mat. Lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Engage core. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back to down dog or find your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your left leg, extend it up for three-legged dog. On the exhale, bring your left foot between your hands. Help your foot up if you need to. Use blocks if you need to. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Either find down dog or do your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Extend your right leg high, three-legged dog. And on the exhale, bring your right foot between your hands. Help it up if you need to. Make sure your knee's over your ankle. Use blocks if you need to. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, chaturanga or downward facing dog. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift on hop. Sorry, that's habit. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale, mountain. So take a moment and notice how your body is responding to those sun salutations. I'm feeling my heart rate increase. I'm having a little more trouble talking as I teach. I'm breathing more shallowly. So you'll notice how your body is responding to these sun salutations as you practice them. I recommend that you do 10 sun salutation A's a day and 5 sun salutation B's a day to build core strength and flexibility. That way you can progress into those postures that require more core strength, more flexibility. And you'll begin to feel overall stronger from the tip of your head to the tips of your toes.